Class, actually maybe before we share, sorry, my voice is not good. So before we share, because today I want to see some of your work, guys. So that's why I hope that you can work with your laptop. Last time I asking you to continue your work. So today I would like to see some of your tasks. So I'm not sure how much that you gains and what the things you already understand about dealing with cat. Then maybe you can show your example as well. But before this, let me share it to you. Um this one. Okay, if you look, you can see in front of the screen now is the some sample drawings, right? Can you see it now? Now I'm sharing you the example of AutoCAD drawings.
Eh,
Can you hear me, guys?
yes.
So now I'm sharing you this file. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. This is example of AutoCAD file. This is example of AutoCAD file. So normally we use AutoCAD for last time. Of course, first we start with manual sketch. Okay, manual sketch. So we start with some sketching and everything there. Example like in this book, I already shared with you last time. So you start with some quick sketch with this book last time, right? I believe you got this book. So then you transfer from AutoCAD, and after there are two type of drawings. One you use for the presentation, one you use for the technical. So in the technical it's a bit detailed, okay? So maybe you can imagine that during my time, 20 years or 15 years back, more than maybe 25 years back. So we use all manual. So it's no no maybe in, I think if I'm not mistaken, in 1995, mostly very early in the early stage of AutoCAD that been introduced in UTM. Only some, not so many people can handle it, but mostly we use manual. But if you come into 2000, most people are working on AutoCAD. Of course, it's very easy, like I said to you. So you can have one drawing, you can copy and paste easily. You can edit and you can make a, for example, this drawing. If you working on manual, you have to draw one by one. But if you use AutoCAD, you can copy the base plan, the base plan, then you can separate into various type of drawing. For example, like grading. Grading a drawing that shows level of the floor finish. Example, like this is higher 2.2. Maybe they start 0. I think the 0 normally we take from the road, something like that. So maybe highest plus 0.2. Like this, 0.2 means that is 200 higher than the previous level. So we can use the base plan in many form. You can copy this, okay, but this is this from this technical example of technical drawing, okay. Then from this base plan, so you also can do a stacking. Stacking is a plan that shows a point that we want to construct. For example, it's a key point here. One, now we want to construct this playground. Okay, this playground, example playground. So we fix at number 5, sorry, number 3 here and E. So we can measure that, right? That's why you can see 1800 is from this grid line, yeah, this grid line. So of course, AutoCAD is very easy. we can produce in many type of drawings. Many type of drawings, yeah. So including planting, you can see the two type of planting drawings. One we call the structural planting to show all trees, palm, yeah. For example here, okay, and you can see the symbol here, Mangifera indica pokok mangga. So here you can easily, check, okay, which one this Mangifera indica. So the symbol you can easily also use for to differentiate each plant. And the rest you can see this the red line is one of the base plan. The base plan repeated from the previous drawing. All right. So the function of AutoCAD also we can easily manage and store our drawings or type of drawings. Okay. Then you can see detail planting is more like shrub, not so many. For example, this type actually maybe represent of rosa hibiscus rosa sinensis, bunga raya. Okay, and down here you can have a hardscape, you can have a material plan to show. You can have a hatching. For example, you can use hatching here. This. So here this symbol. So you can use hash. Now in front of you is the screen of the drawings, right? Correct. So you can hash, but normally we use for technical drawing because when we want to construct the landscape, so the technical drawings very important reference. So we construct the element, the features are based on the technical drawings. So that's why when I'm teaching you AutoCAD, it's not just teaching you to use AutoCAD, but you must understand the philosophy of AutoCAD. Why we use AutoCAD and how we use AutoCAD, and what the best things when we use AutoCAD. What the best drawing that we can produce. So mostly we use for uh, some part of the design and some part of the technical drawing. But most of the technical drawing are using this AutoCAD because of is very easy in terms of managing the dimension. Okay, because we construct line using dimension. That's why I always suggesting to you, you must check here. You must check here the unit that you already setting out. Whether you use out decimal in millimeters, in meters, inches, or feet. Okay, so normally we use meters and millimeters, so very easy for us to conduct the drawings. Okay, then you can also log in. Okay, so you can see, and also you use this text to show the specific dimension and material that you plan to use it in this drawing. Okay, so this is one example. So we call it material plan. So you can see the drawing all in the same format. Okay, the drawing all in the same format, but the content inside of the drawings are different due on the title of the drawing, due on the purpose of the drawing, due on the function of the drawing. So if this is a material, it just show the material. Okay, so without no symbol of plants. Okay, like this. Even if you compare detail planting drawing and structural planting also are different because one drawing shows only the proposed trees, palm, maybe bamboo, but the next drawing detail planting is only show the shrub and ground covers. So this is what you need to understand. So that's why the first thing important here is your base plan, the base plan. So I'm showing you just now actually is one of the design. So the design after is already confirmed, the all layout of this proposed park. So we put in the base plan again, and we insert all the information. For example, like the features that what, for example, this is lighting plan to show all the lighting type here. So this is what this lighting, and you can see the various type of lighting there. Okay, pole light, ball light, spike lighting. Okay, the quantity. So during my time, we draw it manually. Okay, manually. But now, I think that's why it's very important for you to understand and also capable to use AutoCAD. And here you can see if I open up uh, the layer, so you can see various type of colors here. So all these colors actually shows the information or the features that you draw. For example, if you turn off this structure planting, so you can see maybe some of these lock features. So it's again that you need to set all this information. Then easy for you uh, manage it, whether you want to work on that particular line or you want to off that on that particular line. Okay. So today actually I would like to would like to invite some of you can share your work progress so far up to now. Remember that I said to you you must be good in be able to apply or to use AutoCAD. Okay, otherwise it's very hard for you later on to make it your work faster and to organize your work also properly. So I would like to invite some of you, maybe you can share it first, your work, so then we can have a discussion. So is anyone to one plan to share their your drawing here? I'd like to invite maybe some of you can share your work up to now. Aziz, boleh Aziz?
Oh, okay, Dato'.
Yeah, can you share your work up your progress?
Okay. Can you guys see? Nampak tak?
Yes, yeah, we can see it. Good.
This is ini SPKP Princess Elizabeth punya maps.
Good.
Nah, ini je.
Maybe you can
Ini je satu.
yeah, maybe Aziz you can explain how you I mean your work activities, what you have done here. Yeah.
Oh,
Can you share it? For example, you
first.
insert your first step and second and yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, first. Okay, first to bring it there. Millimeter. Lepas tu insert a text dari gambar tu. Tu
Okay.
saya ambil peta Mohd. Okay. Okay. Okay, contoh ni.
Yes.
Lepas tu buat dia punya layer layer properties, masuk, lepas tu add
How
new
about
layer.
before you
Tu,
draw? How you setting up the scale?
kejap.
Yeah.
Yang kat sini, sure tu.
Not
Masuk scale. Tak tahu? Saya main
yes.
test je.
Oh, you trace saja. Have you measure?
Saya rasa saya tinggal pasal
Have
scale
you
kot.
measure? Yeah. Now after this, maybe you can scale it. Now you draw, right? You just draw from here, right?
Yes.
Okay. The next step. Before, for example, you can check the row of the shop lot. I cannot make here. For example, the road side. Okay. How to mark this? Okay. For example, you measure from. Okay. Could you put your cursor at the corner there? The cursor at the corner. Yeah. I mean,
Which,
that junction. Yeah. Okay. That junction. Okay. You straight to the roundabout. So normally firstly I think you measure in Google. Okay, you make a line
oh, okay.
there.
Yep.
Okay,
Nanti ya.
Now it shows you 9,100 meters, right?
Oh, this one.
Yeah. Sorry, not
Millimeter.
9,000
But in millimeter.
millimeters. So it shows you 9
Yes.
meters. So you can imagine
So,
that. Yeah.
millimeters, 9 kilometer lah.
Maybe the road is almost 1 kilometers. 1 kilometer. Okay, but the dimension that you have now is 9 meters.
Oh, okay.
If you using Google Earth, you can measure the same point. So what is the same point?
The same point from what?
Yeah, if you measure from the Google Earth, I believe that. Okay, I believe that
Biasanya kalau
the length from that point to this roundabout maybe is almost 500 meters, or maybe almost 1 kilometer, maybe less, maybe 800 meters. It's close to the 1 kilometer, right? But now your drawing shows only 9 meters.
Tapi tak apa.
Sorry, is it?
Tak faham.
You already draw the line, right? Where's the line?
Yes.
Kan, you already draw the line and you measure that line, that white line, right? The white line you measure is 9,000. You go to the ruler, measure.
Yeah.
You go ruler. Okay, you measure this from that point to that point. Yeah, you measure that line.
Ni 9114 milimeter. 9114 milimeter.
Yes. Now we can see 9,114 millimeters. It's almost shows 9 meters, right? 9114 close to 9 is actually is 9 meters.
Oh yes, ya.
Tapi kalau kita tengok, ya, sekarang faham kan? But the length, of course,
of course
the length is not 9 meters, right? you can see even the building. If the building there, the building, you see the red color. So the building is mostly 7 or 8 meters, or some building 10 meters, right? So after this, we need to scale it. This image. Uh, uh, you can check the dimension in the Google Earth.
Google Earth.
Maybe is any of you any of you can share your work with the correct scale. Any of you guys? I can understand. For example, Aziz just explained. He downloaded from the image, the JPEG file from Google Earth, right? And attached in this AutoCAD file. But you haven't scaled the drawing, so you just trace it, right? You just trace on the based on the drawing, right? This image.
Yeah.
Okay. So is any of you already fixed the scale?
Tengok lah. Tadi cakap. Barang siapa? Ambil apa?
Okay. Sun Suji, could you share
Yes, Doctor.
your work?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Share your experience. It's okay. This is just tutorial or discussion, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But okay, can see my screen.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, this is my work.
Yeah. The school, Elizabeth School.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can wait. Okay. Wait a minute. Sorry, I open again.
Okay. So this evening is more discussion. I want to see how far you can apply the previous lecture on this AutoCAD.
Yeah, I forget how to put the image in the AutoCAD.
Okay, is any of you can share? Mila?
And
Any of you can share in terms of how the first thing is to scale the image. Then before you start the drawing, there are two ways. If you finish the drawing, you also can scale it later. Hello guys. Oh, you can see it from here. Wait. Okay, wait. Maybe I can share. Let me. Okay, good. See this video. First, I think when you save the image from Google Earth. Of course, before that you measure. Then when you insert in your AutoCAD, you must measure it again. Then you start draw, because what I want you to do is when you draw, you must be in the accurate scale.
To insert an external image, and then how to scale it to have the proper measurements that I want. For example, I want to scale this drawing to measure any distance of this island here. Okay, to insert an external image, I will click in the tab Insert, and then in the section Attach. Now I select the image that I want, this one. Now I click in OK. After, I click again where I want to have the image and the scale factor. It doesn't matter for now, so I press Enter.
So you just insert it first.
So, for most of the cases, the image won't be with the correct dimension. If I activate the command distance by typing di, then I will measure this distance. You can see that it's not correct, so I need to scale the image. I'm going to activate the command scale by typing SC. I select the image and press Enter. I will specify a base point, for example this one, and then I will use a reference. I type R, and because I know this distance is 2 kilometers, I will choose these 2 points and specify the new length between them. I will click first, more or less in the middle here. Of course, this is not extremely precise, but it should be enough for most of the cases. After, I click in the second point and enter the new distance. It's 2 kilometers, so I would type 2000, as I consider I'm working in meters.
Yeah.
So here you have scaled properly. I will use the command distance. I type di to check that this distance here is now 2000. With the command distance, I will click more or less here, and then you can see here for the distance 2000. Then I can measure everything I want. For example, the distance between here till this side of the island is a bit less than 5 kilometers. So it was everything in this video. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Scanning Black to watch the full list of tutorials of AutoCAD.
So this is one of the example. So it shows that when you save JPEG from Google Earth, the image are not according the correct scale. Even when you attach the file into the AutoCAD, when you click insert the file or attach the file, so when in the AutoCAD the first screen, the image are not in the appropriate scale. Then based from your measurement in the Google Earth, so you need to setting up. Of course, for example, like the length of the, for example, building is 10 meters. So you must know. So you set 10 meters. Or if you work on the millimeters, so 10 meters equal to same with 10,000 millimeters, right? Guys? Can you hear me? Why not we see another example?
One of the more foundational exercises in AutoCAD is...
Can you hear this sound?
Yes, doctor.
Email kau?
Okay, good.
to create a base map using an aerial photograph. This tutorial is going to walk through
Email.
capturing an aerial photograph from Google Earth Pro, inserting it into AutoCAD, and scaling it up to the actual size of the site in model space, where 1 foot equals 1 foot. First, we're going to start in Google Earth. I have this view of Overton Park in Memphis, Tennessee, as a view in Google Earth Pro. Zoom into a portion of the site where I want to capture this aerial and actually use it as the base map, the beginnings of a base map in AutoCAD. The first things that you must do is go to View, Reset, Tilt, and Compass. What this will do is have a parallel projection as best as Google Earth can, directly on top and north, being straight up in this view. Second thing we're going to do is to toggle on the Save Image panel right here. We're going to go to Map Options. I've already unchecked all of these elements. I've set the resolution to maximum. This is one of the great advantages of Google Earth Pro, allowing you to get a high-resolution export from one single view. At this point, I'm actually going to save this image. In my case, just save it to my desktop. Might take just a second as it saves this aerial photograph. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and come on over to my blank AutoCAD drawing. There's a lot of different ways to insert an image, a raster image, into AutoCAD. For me, I'm just going to go to Insert and Raster Image Reference. This will allow me to navigate to my desktop and to get this JPEG image that was just saved from Google Earth Pro. I'm just going to accept the defaults on the screen, say OK, and click and insert this image. Now, currently, it's just an image. It's not to scale. In fact, if I were to come over to this parking lot and measure a typical parking space width, it's showing up as 4.43. Right now, because it's a new drawing, it's unitless, so I'm going to go ahead and change my units to engineering. I'm also going to zoom out and try and find a fairly long place to measure on this image. I'm going to just create a line. I like to find areas of high contrast so I can really identify that specific point. Corners of buildings tend to work really well. Again, the longer the distance, the better. So I'm going to try to find the corner of a building on the opposite end of my site, at the base of the building right here. Now, the longer the measurement, the better. That's the reason for this is if you're just a few feet off on a very short distance, it's a higher percentage.
So you can see this author make a point from this building, this corner to this corner. If you have more longer line, much better, because you can get your drawing approximately equal to the correct scale. So that's why it's very important after you insert this image, because now our assignment is to complete the base plan of your site. So that's why I'm teaching or coaching you how you can understand in terms of capture Google Earth image, and when you install, when you insert in your AutoCAD file, before you work on the particular image, you must setting out a proper scale of the drawings.
Error than if you're a few feet off on a really long distance. So that's why I'm getting this really long distance in this particular view. And now I'm going to come back over to Google Earth Pro. I'm going to pull up my ruler. I'm going to zoom in on the corner of the building that was the very first measurement. Click a point, zoom out, and then zoom back in on this point over here. at the base.
Okay, when you measure this line, this the yellow line, it must be same the line that you measure in your AutoCAD file. Okay, but of course, your AutoCAD file image must follow Google Earth. Okay, if a small site is fine, you can measure it easily manually. But it's the big site, for example, a school, a big complex like a cluster of buildings. So you can capture the image from Google Earth. But most important, how you scale it, your drawing in your AutoCAD.
So for me, that measurement is 1,560 feet. I'm going to come back to AutoCAD. This is where we're going to scale by reference. I will select both the image and that line. I'll type SC for scale. I'm going to specify my base point. It doesn't really matter where. I'm just going to click this bottom left portion of the image. And I can type in my scale factor here. I don't know the scale factor, so I'm going to type R for reference, and then click both endpoints of this line. At this point, this is when I'm going to type in the new length to that line. For me, go back over to Google Earth Pro check. It is 1,560 feet. 1,560. Making sure that
You can see below here. Yeah. So when it asks, so you use R, scale R for reference. Then you just follow the instruction.
feet in there. I'll do zoom extents to check the distance of this line. And I've got 1,560. I'll erase this source line, it's not necessary. I can begin tracing on top of this image to begin preparing a base map.
Okay, that is one example. Maybe
one of the more foundational exercises.
This is some of the how we scaled our image in AutoCAD. They have some more. Just now. So this is important. I'm not sure. Just now, Sujit, are you there? Could you share back your drawings?
Yes, doctor. Yes.
Yeah, could you share back your drawings?
Oh, okay.
The Queen Elizabeth.
Okay, wait. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes. Good.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, this is my I do the layer on the plane end.
Good.
Okay, the yellow color is the road, and this circle is all of the extinct trees.
Existing trees, yes.
Yes, existing trees.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
this
yes.
is the building, the color of the building.
Okay.
Okay.
All the color code, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
so you which method are you using? Are you setting up the layer first, then you draw the line,
yes.
or the other way around?
Yes, I setting the layer first, and I
Yes, okay.
name the layer, and then I use this color to do the line.
Okay. It's almost finished. That's good.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I think yeah, So this drawing is in scale, right? Can you measure? Example?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you show me, for example, can you use a measurement there? Could you measure the parking line?
Parking.
Yeah.
The parking line is too blur, and I don't know is
Can you zoom in?
okay.
Okay. Okay, guys, like this. When we draw in AutoCAD, we also need to understand the fundamental, right? For example, this green line, I cannot show it to you. The green line there, the parking lot, right? The green line, it must close touch to the yellow line. Okay, could you measure the green line? What is the length?
Okay. Can, but I
Yeah.
need to use another color.
Manalah measurement tu?
Okay.
Could you take one example? Yes. Could you measure the line? What is the dimension?
This.
2.4.
Yes.
It's almost close to the 2.5. That's fine. How about the length? The length. What's the length?
Length. Wait.
The length of the parking.
Okay.
Yeah.
My AutoCAD already length.
Here you go. You measure one. Yeah, there. Yes. What is the distance? The length must be 5 meters.
Okay.
Yes. It's approximately 5 meters. Yes.
Yes.
I can see it. So when you draw, so you can adjust a bit later on. The 4.4, so you can easily set 5 meters. Yeah. That's why when I said to you guys, when you work on AutoCAD, you need to have a good dimension vocabularies. Example, what is the dimension of typical parking space? The typical parking space, for example, this one, for example, this is a parking space. This is 2 meters. This is 5 meters. So you can draw for AutoCAD 0.5 and 5 meters. Yeah. So, but I think the drawing is almost there. It's correct. There is almost approximately to the correct scale. Okay. Thank you, Suji. Can you move back to Haziz?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. Good. Okay, Haziz, can you share your work just now? Continue sharing your work. Hello, Aziz. You can hear. Yeah.
Okay, tu tanya. I tak buat parking.
It's okay. Just share your progress up to now. So first, I think don't you can for that image, the image and your drawings, don't separate it first. Okay. So you can copy all together and mix into another drawing. All right. Then I think the image with your drawing on the image with your drawing on top of it, you can scale it. Okay, you can scale it. Yeah. Okay, could you share your works? What you have done up to now?
Boleh. Macam apa tu? Tak nak. Ini layer dia yang saya buat. Ini je.
Okay, I think you need to continue. Example, the parking space, existing plan, and if you go close to the, that's why now you already separate this drawing, right? So I think before you move, I think you
Yes.
complete on the image first. Once you already completed the drawing on top of the image, so you can have and you can copy and put into another drawings. Yeah. Okay. Thank you,
Oh,
Aziz.
okay, okay.
Mila, do you want to share your work? Thank you very much. You good, Mila? Mila tak ada. JJ, do you want to share your work? JJ, you want to share
So I
your
don't
work,
have
your
AutoCAD.
AutoCAD? Oh, you don't have AutoCAD. Okay.
No, I
Siapa
don't have.
lagi? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mila? Mila tak ada? Fika? Where is Afika? Maybe our friend from Indonesia. Siapa tadi? Arianti. Hello, Arianti. Arianti, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Can you share your work in your laptop? Do you have AutoCAD? Are you working on AutoCAD?
I have, but I mean, only the few.
Do you want to share it to your friends?
I think because I'm not yet.
Sorry, Arianti, I can't hear you. Okay, I marks here those who already share. So I marks your name here, so I can maybe next week we also can see some other words from you guys. Siapa lagi ni? Arianti? Arianti tadi dah. Selin? Hello Selin. Siapa lagi yang willing to share? Who can share the file here? Volunteer, please. Maybe we can hear 2 or 3 more. Is it your image here is already in scale? Hello.
Syafiq, doktor tengah cakap dengan Syafiq tu.
Hello Syafiq.
Syafiq, doktor tengah cakap dengan kau tu.
Oh, we cannot hear you. Can we move? Syafiq.
Tak boleh lah.
Tak dengar.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, betul.
Ada.
Tadi ada masalah sikit.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it this drawing on scale? Yeah.
Hajiz tu, okay, kau dah tak ada.
Belum. Saya
Okay,
just lukis je macam Hajiz.
Okay, tak apa. It's okay. So next after this, before you take away the line, the block. So I think you can undo the drawing and put it back on the image. Then you need to scale it, right? Hello.
Okay, doktor. Okay, dah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we? Okay, thank you. Apa lagi yang boleh share? No Azia ada? No. Okay, thank you. No Azia ada? No Azia. No Azia tak ada?
Aziani.
Mana no Azia ni? Tak ada. Nurul Nadia?
Tak ada.
Nurul Nadia.
Tak, memang line tengah ni.
Nak tak masuk.
Malah pun tak ada.
Oh, tak masuk? Jinson dah tadi Jinson ada?
Aku hang doh macam mana? Ya, aku call ask jap.
Okay, if you can see my file here, okay. Okay, now you can see this Excel file, right? Hello guys. Okay, never mind. Please continue your work. So next week we can see others example, others works. Is it okay?
Okay, doctor.
So maybe you also
Okay,
can
doctor.
at least put some text there. Do you know how to put text? Text.
Doctor?
You go how to put text. Insert labeling. So for example, you can if you already finish your drawing, you can insert the text here. Yeah. For example, plan.
Doctor,
Sorry. To share your work.
can see
Oh,
the video,
you
doctor.
sharing your
Can
work.
see the video. But not in screen, doctor.
Oh, okay.
I
It's
use
better to
phone,
share.
doctor.
We can share the screen. I'm not sure whether Webex or Zoom. I think maybe same. Hopefully we can see more. So example, this is the text. Okay, it is very small, right? So you can insert the text here. Then you also can adjust the size. For example,
Size.
here you can the size of the text. So now for this 250 mm, just enter it. So now I work on it. So you can insert the label. Okay, it's the same like in this file. So you can see the AutoCAD file content of the various information. Whether in the form of drawings or also in text. But some also got to need to show the dimension, especially the technical drawings. This is one of the technical drawings. This is what we call technical drawings. Country plan, hardscape, and some other example. Some other example like this. Okay, this is also another example of the technical drawings. For example, a signage. So before the contractor build these features, so this drawing is important to give specific information. The information content of the dimension as well as the what you can see from here, the material, yeah, and there's some specification. For example, like 100 millimeters thickness concrete capping with cement smooth finish. Can you see, guys? This is example of technical drawing. Of course, not every submission they have two type. One they submit on design work, and another one is about a construction work. Okay, and contractor when they build the features are based on this information. If you give a wrong information here, they will make the features wrongly. Okay, so that's why you need to really careful when you put the dimension as well as the features. So if you're using AutoCAD, it's more easier. So you sometimes when you submitted the plan or the drawings by using AutoCAD, they also can measure when they open it the your soft copy file, they can measure it. Yeah. So for example, they don't know this distance, so maybe they use the measurement here. They can measure. Okay, example here, right? So 600 mm. Okay,
Okay.
can you see it, guys?
Yes.
So another part, what I want to say is, if the drawing are not showing every dimension, sometimes it's very crowded. Okay, then they also can measure easily when they open your soft copy file. Okay, example, this copying features you can see here from this shows 100 mm. So that shows the dimension. Okay. Okay, I think that's all for this evening meeting. So those, for example, already completed the plan, you also can make the section. Okay, section based on the plan. Okay, remember last time we draw, for example, this is maybe I just very simple can show it. This is the plan. Let me draw this one, 3000. If you already finish draw the base plan, example, I'm drawing a wakaf. That is 3 meters. So maybe the floor finish is just 2500. You know, okay, wait. This is 3 meters. So this one 1700. Oh my God. If that is 3 meters, maybe I'll draw this one. 2. You also, you see, if you not put this auto snap, so maybe like you can get the line properly.
Badan kau. Bosani lah.
I don't know what happened with my. What I want to share it to you. Example, there's a shelter. So if you want to draw a section, okay, you draw this one first. Okay, the construction line, alright? So make it your construction line like that. So then you can have these features. For example, the floor, just 200. This is the floor. Okay, then you have a shelter, maybe it's 3 meters. Sometimes I think the height from the floor to the roof is only 2500. So let's say this is your shelter. Here you can see the shelter here. So this is the the board of the roof. A bit weird here. Maybe 3000. You can see this. Oh, it's all. $1,500 center of the 3,000. You can up to 1,500, and that's the roof. So what I want to share with you actually, when you start draw, this is the shelter, okay? So maybe there's the column is 2.5, right? 2.5, so got 500. So then there's a column. You draw the center line first, yeah? Then you can offset. Remember offset 25. That's too small. So maybe you need to offset 100. Next here. So now you can see the shelter there, right? And omit this line. And omit this line as well. So now you can see the shelter. So what I want you to, if you already finished the plan, so you can continue draw the existing section. You can take any part of on the plan and you choose as one of the area, then you draw the section. Okay? Do you understand, guys?
Yeah.
But the first first I think you complete the plan first. Yeah?
Okay.
So then we see how you can move on after that, right? So this is normally when we draw a section and plan. So this line shows, same whatever you draw it on plan, like this. Okay, any question? Okay, guys, I think that's all for today. Any questions so far up to now? So hopefully you can continue this work. Then next week we can share some of your tasks. Any question? Semua ada lagi tak ni?
No.
Semua dah balik lah?
Semua ada
Semua dah tidur?
lagi.
Semua ada lagi? Junki? Ada sini? Ni semua ada lagi ya? Hello guys.
Yes, doctor.
Yes, doctor.
Okay, so please continue your AutoCAD work. It's okay, it's just a practice because in the semester 3 I will give you another exercise, alright? It's not something that you waste your time. The most practices that you do, you will have more skill and hello? Yes. Want to say something? Okay, if you do a lot of exercises, I think you can make it more faster in terms of mastering AutoCAD. Remember, I said to you, those who can capture CAD very fast and quickly, I think you can do better works, especially in your studio and other assignment as well. Okay, of course, AutoCAD, SketchUp, you need to master these two at least. Okay, then we can move on to how to proceed the presentation through Photoshop as well as Lumion. I think you maybe next week I can share some of the work by your senior. I can, sorry, I can share it to you some of the work done by your seniors. But again, for the time being, I think please do a lot of exercises in AutoCAD. I believe that you have more time at home or maybe at this moment. So do a lot of practices. Okay, at least you also can Google and some example of the AutoCAD drawings. Okay, especially like drawing a detail, drawing some features, so you can browse. Example, maybe let me share it to you. Okay, maybe if you can see, you can see this screen. So I think you can see this step, right?
Yes.
So yeah, you can see this is part of the detail that normally we need to dealing in our work. Okay, so that's why you should be able first to understand a concept of the technical or construction drawing. Secondly, to draw, because even if you after you finish your work, so I think the early years in your career you should be able to produce drawings. Okay, in order to produce drawing, you must have a good knowledge, understand the construction method, understand the construction the philosophy of construction. Then you must capable to draw using AutoCAD. Okay, at least you have that skill. Then at the same time, maybe in the office you have your assistant. Your assistant will make this drawing example, but you must know how to check the drawing, because the drawing actually is belong to your responsible in order before the drawings submitted to other places, but the endorsement must come from landscape architect. So that's why you must know, for example, this drawing, you start with plan, section, some detailing here, and some also enlargement of the detailing. Okay, so all of these document mostly we are using AutoCAD, right? Then if you look this feature as well, sorry, maybe if you draw a shelter, okay, this signage example, this signage, right? So this is signage. So this signage, of course, first before you put it here in this type of drawing, you sketch it. You sketch manually, then maybe with some ideas. So you show to the client, then the client say, okay, fine, then proceed for it. So you go to the again back to your office and sit in front of your PC. Then you can draw using AutoCAD. Yeah. So that's why AutoCAD will help you a lot in terms of producing very informative drawing. Okay, so that's why I suggesting you to do a lot of exercises. Okay, for example, to put there are two things here. First, again, the knowledge on the design and also the capability on using AutoCAD in terms of how you can deliver. If you just know the design but you know how to use AutoCAD, maybe also very tough and very hard for you, right? Okay, guys, I think that's all for today. So thank you very much for organizing this. So please continue, because after you finish the base plan, I would like to also asking you to draw maybe the one hardscape features. Eh? This part of the exercises. Okay, I think that's all for today. So thank you very much for all your commitments. to join this meeting. I hope that there are a lot of plenty space into our space that we can improve our work. Okay, I think we need to stop here, and I wish you please stay safely with your parents or at your place, and hopefully we also can meet in the future. Of course, it will take quite a long time, maybe 3 or 6 months after. So with that, thank you very much and stay safe. Hopefully we can meet again next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you. Have a nice day. Have a good evening, guys.
Thank you, Doctor.